Well, actually, I'm going to quickly run this from before we start now.
Ah. Oh, that's one of the AAI mods. That was the one that at the beginning of this pack you said caused a lot of lag and stuff for you. Oh, okay.
Okay, back. Yep.
Sure, yeah.
Hello, good evening, Twin Minds here. And it's time for Panic at the Factorio! We have problems. Blade and Enceladus are here. We need to solve all these problems.
Indeed.
It'll be fine.
So the game updated, and almost all of our mods updated, and everything exploded. But we had this cute little guy to greet us, so that's great. We'll come back to him later, but Panic to fix stuff. I have a single water pump on me, so... yeah. We have them somewhere, right?
Yeah, they're in the mall.
Okay.
About 40 there, though, so I just grabbed half of them so I can start replacing stuff.
Okay, so... have you already started with these? You have not. Okay. Let's start with these. Actually, do you have your blueprint? Maybe it'll let you put them down? Unless your blueprint's also been... wait, I have your blueprint. What the hell am I doing?
What, the nuclear one?
Yeah.
They weren't part of that blueprint.
They weren't?
No. I put those in. With water fill and all that.
Because you've got blueprints for pumps. Like, there were blueprints
Yeah, I
for
don't
pumps.
think it's... yeah, I don't think they lined up quite right.
I see. I see.
So I
Okay.
just did like a line of water fill and then just put the pumps in.
I'm assuming there was just pumps in every available space here?
At least the ones with the pipes pointing out, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, I just went all the way down.
Okay. Whoops. I did not grab nearly enough. Let me grab some more.
Oh, that's a problem. So we kind of paved over a lot of these water pump things. Now we gotta effectively build a hole again, and then.
It's not that bad.
I suspected that might cause us an issue at some point when I saw him paving over all those. I never paved over all of them.
We can't put water over landfill, apparently. Can we just remove the landfill?
Yes, but I don't remember how. Okay, that side's done. Let me get out of this loud, whiny plane. Yeah, need more pumps. Great. Do we have enough pumps being created? Oh, hey, that's right. They changed the recipe for the pumps as well. So no, we don't have any more pumps being created. And those require electric motors. Why do I keep pushing the wrong goddamn buttons? Electric motors. Oh, also we have a new science tab, which cleans them out of the main manufacturing tab.
Oh, nice.
I noticed that one. Also, a lot of the science recipes have changed, which means the orbital ones that you set up earlier are probably no longer valid.
Hey, Scooby.
Well, considering I did them once, someone else can do them this time.
Not it. Hi, Scooby. Oh man, the problems that we are going to face tonight.
Indeed. Do we just need to start again?
Fire at Project Ozone.
I would be okay with this right now. As much as I love playing Factorio, the fact that this is messed up so bad
it is really messed up. So all of Heinlein's going to need to be abandoned. Just putting that out there.
Spirizo is pretty much the same too.
Well, Spirizo at least is still 0%. Heinlein is not.
Heinlein I didn't catch that bit of it.
Yeah, Heinlein
I caught the fact that they both changed resource.
So hit
Spirizo's not even rare metals anymore.
Hit U and go to Heinlein. So when you go to Heinlein, first off you'll see 67% threat. You'll also see that it's got a new resource, Holmanite.
Yeah.
The big-ass iron patch that you had built on previously, gone.
Yes, and I could tell from the top left corner, the resource thing, like we've got like 6 of them right now that are just out.
Right. And then the other problem, and this is actually a new feature I really like, there's a scan surface button. And it actually does like a radar-style rotating outward scan to reveal the whole map.
Where are you seeing that?
Click on Heinlein, and then the little info panel on the right-hand side, scroll down past the bar graph of the resources. There's a scan surface button and a delete surface button.
That's even nicer.
Right? But if you hit the scan surface button, it will scan the entire planet over time. And then when I did that in my test world, it scanned outwards, and anywhere that we hadn't physically gone and looked at is an entirely new setup.
Yeah.
So you've got the individual islands that were there previously, but as it scans outward, it's more of a solid planetary surface, and it's all aliens. It's all aliens. So yeah, Heinlein's fucked. Probably should go there and attempt to recover everything, if possible, but it may be worth just deleting surface and walking away.
Plus side, they did add this thing, which will be nice.
What thing? Delivery cannon?
Yeah.
We're gonna shoot shit up into space? Nice.
Yeah.
Hi, Sparkle.
Hey, Sparkle.
So this is engine units.
Causes damage if not caught safely.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
I'm guessing that's what the delivery cannon chest is. Yeah, that catches it. So you have the cannon on one side, the chest on the other side, and the capsule is what actually sends the stuff.
Alright, so the mall is fucked.
Oh yeah, this is...
Or at least some parts of the mall are fucked. Because the engines got replaced with motors in a lot of the recipes. So all the places that rely on an engine are no longer valid. Yeah, it's like the pumps, the offshore pumps, those rely on engine, or they rely on electric motors now, which were previously engine units.
On the plus side, this is a great opportunity to advance our technology in that we can move away from conveyor belts and just have a bot-based haul. So it doesn't matter if the recipe has changed and we have to redo belts. We just request our chests and provide our chests for everything.
Could do that.
Let the bots sort it out.
Could do that. I can start on that. I'm gonna have to start on that because half this is fucked anyway.
I have still not figured out how to remove landfill. I have tried using landfill, I have tried using water, I have tried using stone.
Deconstruction planner. It counts as a tile that you can deconstruct as long as there's nothing else. That's the only problem is that there can't be anything else there.
Yeah, it's like the creep in that.
Yeah.
If you have anything else selected that can pick up, then the creep is all unselected.
Yep. Are any of these recipes still valid? Nope. Oh, okay. 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 This is gonna be fun. Oh, also, all of our Immersite is gone from this planet.
Right.
So if we want Immersite, we have some stocked up, but we're going to have to get it elsewhere.
Wait, how does this deconstruction planner work with it?
Where you at?
It's not working.
Where you at?
I am left of the greenhouses.
Left of the greenhouses. Which? Oh, those greenhouses. Okay. Sorry, I set up an entirely new set of greenhouses up to the north.
Oh, really?
So let me come.
So I have a deconstruction planner. I have the tiles.
Yep.
I have it whitelisted to landfill. And I try and use it, and it doesn't remove anything.
Oh, hey, it's not working.
Okay, then I feel a little bit better. That's not just me then. So.
Okay, I got this one tile. Oh no, that was a fish. Sorry, poor fish. Interesting. What about? So you can blueprint. And you sure you can't water fill over that?
Yeah, I'll show you what happens when I try and water fill.
I see that.
Oh, you have some?
Yeah. Huh. Okie dokie.
Was the little tooltip saying there?
Does that still... I need to stop hitting I. That's really not the right button for that. Can we still do it over ground? Oh, hey, here's a thing. You can't do water over ground anymore.
Oh, so water fill's not working.
Nope. It just says no water everywhere.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah. Well then, in the meantime...
Roll back all the mods. It'll be fine.
Are we sure? Like, a lot of our builds are planned around being able to place water wherever the hell we want to.
Well.
And if we have all of our pumps removed where we had water, and then all of our water removed, we're going to have to figure out how to redo water everywhere. Why does no... Why... Hold on. Hold on. There doesn't appear to be anything explicitly stating that there's no water. Let's see. quick search. Do you know which waterfill mod we've got?
Waterfill.
Yeah, there's like 4 mods called waterfill.
Oh, like the actual name waterfill is there's 4 from the exact name.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
At least 3. There's one by Untraceable Smurf, one by Sirius, one by Noxus. That was 3 years ago, 1 year, 3 years.
Can you tell by like the icon?
Icon's the same.
Like the picture? Oh.
Pretty much just straight stolen. That's fine. Looks like Untraceable Smurf took Series 1, who hasn't updated it. The previous one to that was Riley, who stopped updating it, so I think Untraceable Smurf is the latest one. No comments on that for why it wouldn't work. Interesting. Huh. I mean, it says no water, and it places it down, then it immediately removes it, which makes me think that space exploration has some sort of stop or check in place. Like maybe they've got some sort of listing on a planet that says no water is available or something stupid like that.
Oh, that's a good point, because space might want you to purposely have to deliver it to places that don't have it.
Right.
So yeah, there might be some catch in there to try and do it, and it's even applying it to Novice, unfortunately.
Yeah. Huh. Anywho, at least our power is mostly safe for now. I do need to make more pumps. I'm probably gonna have to do that by hand for now, at least until I can figure out the mall situation. Bump. Bump. I need copper. I need to stop pushing the wrong damn buttons. All of the pumps, please. Alright, well that pocket crafts. Let me look at them all. Where's the iron again? One there. Well, some of the mall stuff is still working. I can see parts still being consumed. Can't tell exactly what's still working, but... the bots are still being made. That's good.
That is good.
Solar and accumulators are still being made. Great. Aha! I found another stash of offshore pumps. Hooray! I didn't realize there was an entirely other section there. Okay. So I can at least finish the power plant, because that's kind of important. Okay. Did you have water usage on the fusion?
I don't. Maybe yes, I did,
Yes,
because
you
I think
did.
they take steam or water to. Yeah.
Yeah. And it looks, based on the inputs, looks like you might have had an individual offshore pump at the start of each of the fusion reactors. That has been paved over, so we're going to have to pipe those.
Oh yeah. Luckily, there's a big ass body of water right there.
Yeah. Do you know if we needed an individual pump for each one? Like, should I plan to...
Yes,
Okay.
they are thirsty.
Okay, that's fair. Let's see. Power that from over here. Okay. That's done. So we've got fusion power and we've got nuclear power all watered up and ready to go. This can stay going for a little while because this is processing what imersite we did manage to collect, so that's fine. All of our research caught up?
What we can do so far, yeah.
Okay. I see that there's a new Zone Discovery 1 available, which lets us search for planets, moons, and asteroid belts using telescopes instead of
Yeah,
pure
saw
rocket
that.
launches, which is kind of neat looking. All right. Where do we start? Or rather, where do we go next? Because we've already started with the power recovery. I think, as much as I want to say we should finish doing the water, I think we might want to look at how much of our base we're going to need to destroy first. Like, I know we're pretty much going to have to redo them all. Probably don't have to redo the whole damn thing, but it's going to be hard to trace down every single problem with it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's start tracing every single problem with it. Hang on. That's good, that's good. So the initial gears and bars and all that jazz are still good. Those are good. Those are good, I think. Yep, those are good. Wait a tick. Really? Oh, you sons of bitches. They made yellow belts reliant on motors instead of whatever they were previously made out of. So I'm gonna need some
just gears, I think.
Probably just gears, yeah. So I'm gonna need some significant motor production, I think. So let me do that thing. How about up here? And that's just motors. Where you at, motors? Motors. Gears and iron plates. I can do that. Can I? Yeah, I can do that. That should be fine. Okay. So, I need to tap off iron from any old place. I need to tap off gears. Wait, let me do it different. Shut up. Shut up, me.
Offshore pumps need electric motors.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Oh. Dang it. Dang it. You need to drop off an extra space, please.
Did you catch electric engines too?
What?
Electric engines need electric motors too.
I'm first doing the whole motors on passive provide, and then I'm working my way from there.
Gotcha.
So electric motors require copper cables and motors. Can do that. Can do. Where's my copper? Oh, it's all the way down there. Dang it. Not really easy. How's the recipe looking for electric engine units, and do things still need those? I don't remember what uses electric engine units.
So electric engine units requires electric motors as well. We had several things in the mall, I think, that required the electric engine units. That's how I caught it.
Okay.
Let me find it again. Robot frames.
Robot frames, okay.
So all bots are based on having that.
Okay, that's fine. Oh. These need to swap to copper cables.
I thought that was more than that, but that actually does look like it actually might be it for the electric ones. At least what we've got currently in the mall anyway.
Okay. Okay, so da. What if... That's it. I'll do it that way. So many problems. Why so many problems? Yes, that's good.
Where are we making lithium?
Lithium.
We are making it right here. Oh, lithium itself. That is, yeah, it's right here.
Right here. Looks like it's working, it's just being slow, okay.
It's not very fast at all, yeah.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm basically skimming for red lights throughout the mall, throughout the whole thing. When I'm trying to examine what's missing and see if something's broken in the chain. So I saw a red light on
with
the
concrete.
batteries.
Because they changed concrete.
They did?
Oh, did they change concrete?
Well, dang it. What did they change it to? Stop scrolling. Iron stick, stone brick, sand, and water. Oh, so that entire concrete setup that I just finished building last time. Great.
Right. Which is what, yeah, I'm trying to redo it right now.
Great. Oh, you're redoing that one.
Well, oh, yeah.
I'm talking about my big ass train network one.
The
farther
big
to the
one
north.
up there.
Yeah.
Hey, Chaos.
Hi, Chaos. We're
Not so much automation right now as fixing all the stuff the mods broke.
yes, fixing all of the broken automation. Yes. Oh balls! All right. Okay, so that's done. That seems to be sufficient. Great, love it.
that mods break and that we have to fix all the stuff that we had relied on for most of the time.
Uh-huh. Alright, so that was previously taken from there. Where's it getting its gears from? Oh, it's getting its gears from here. Okay. So what if I remove that? And I remove that. And then I passive provider chest here instead. Or requester chest, that's what I meant. Then I request motors and say 100 of them. Okay. Copy that setup. Now, where else do I need motors?
Do you have them on network now?
I do.
Okay, I'm gonna start yanking some myself because
Okay, so these require the electrics. And they previously required gears, I think? So I should be able to kill this line here, I think.
So I noticed something that was strange about my inventory when we booted up.
Yeah?
Now I've noticed it's even stranger.
What was that?
So when I loaded into the game today, I had, for some reason, 20 life support canisters. Now I have 19 plus one used one.
Oh, shit.
oh no.
I don't know if that's just me.
I also
Nope,
have
I
the
have
same
the same.
results. Yeah. Okay.
So I just figured I'd throw that out there. I don't know what that means, but
I think I know what that means, and I think we need to solve that problem pretty quick here. Oh dear. Alright, life support where? Life support where?
That's down by where the original rocket silo is.
Oh, I was just more looking for the recipes to craft them. Just
Oh.
to see. Did you check that? Are those good?
No, because if you remember rightly, I had it set up where you kind of had to switch out one of the recipes at one point, but
Oh. Right. Well, at least our meteor defense is still working. That's good. Ooh. So, Chaos, one of our biggest mods updated. Actually, both of our biggest mods updated. Life support was previously not really a requirement. I think we mostly just needed it to actually craft our suits, and now it seems
Yep.
to be a constant usage kind of deal.
so far,
So we weren't really logistically prepared for that problem. The other problem that we're still attempting to compensate for is one of our mods, for whatever reason in their grand wisdom, decided to completely remove and then recreate all of our water pumps. So our first panic problem to solve was our power system that relies solely on water needed to be repaired quickly. So we're still trying to figure out that problem. We're still working on replacing all of our water pumps. They still exist. The water pumps still exist. They just got deleted and then created in a new version for whatever reason.
yeah, the recipe changed.
what?
What this time?
Oh god, no, it's not as bad as I thought, but still.
Okay.
The recipe for medium power balls changed.
Okay.
I thought at first it required like the wooden power poles, I suppose that's probably not as big of a deal because we can make wood, but just.
Well, I mean, the substation one changed too.
Oh, great.
Oh, dear. So we've got 3 different life support canister recipes. It looks like the easiest one is coal and water. The other one is wood, fish, and water. And one of them is biomass, cosmic water. And then the empty containers. We can wash out the existing containers, no problem. But, okay, so... Blade, are you fixing that problem, or do you need me to go down and fix that problem?
Which one now?
The life support problem. The one that we need to solve soon here, before dying.
I can go take a look here in a second. Let me just finish off this one I started.
Okay. Because I can go down and do that if you want. I can stop the mall process at the moment.
Fine.
Wait, where are these supposed to come from? What? 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 Oh, okay, don't mind me. Panicking over nothing? For once? Okay, so you need motors. And you are not getting motors currently. Gears. Pipes. Metal plates. What were you using previously?
What is a white square for the bottleneck mod?
I don't remember seeing that one. Where
I've never seen it before either.
Oh, white square. I've seen it once before, but I don't think I knew what it was. I think it. I don't know. You're relatively close. I'll just walk over and see. So white square.
Because it's got all the ingredients, there's nothing in the output spot, so it's not a case of being starved on input or blocked on output.
There's several different things for the white icon. One is for color for a lab with no research in progress, but that's not it. There's one for a color for a machine that has stopped through controlled behavior. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Color for a machine that stopped through a...
You cut on the last one.
Stopped through a script.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think it should be either though.
Well, it's not controlled behavior because there's no wires going into this one.
Right. Yeah, that... Unless I'm overlooking one... Those are all the whites.
I already did that.
You can see the list of them by going to the escape menu settings, mod settings, and under map. There's a section for bottleneck, and it shows what all the icons are.
It's like it's white when we put it down though, because like the moment you put that down, it was white then.
Yeah. Well, hang on. Let me check a thing. So it's not white over here. Let me grab those mats. It's crafting fine over here. When I put them in by hand. What? What? Why?
I don't know.
Because I already deleted the... Okay. Cut. Paste. Stopped. What? That spot's broken. Like that's literally the only difference is where that machine is located.
I am still voting for starting over or playing something else.
No, I don't want to abandon yet another mod pack.
We got this, Blade. It's gonna be okay.
But what the fuck?
Probably.
Ancelos, you come fix it.
I come fix it. I'm fixing concrete.
We can literally put down a new machine to craft up the medium power poles. Small power poles, sorry. And it works just fine. We can delete the old machine and put down a new machine in its same spot, and it doesn't work. Fucking hell. Alright. I vote that spot is broken. Alright, so you need electric engine units, which requires electric engines, which is right here. And it looks like green circuits in. Lube in. Alright, so I need to fix this one, I need to fix this one, fix this one. Biggest problem with the mall in its current setup is I don't really have the space to fix some of these things. What if... Ah, this might work. You here... What are you giggling about?
I love the configurable inserters at times.
Right, at this point, I'm gonna have to solve some problems creatively with that.
Yeah. I've never seen one move it such a short distance, and it's just kind of funny to watch.
Where are you doing that? Over there.
It's like a machine directly next to each other, and so
Oh, the little like 15-degree angle you got going on there.
Yep.
That's so stupid though. Why? Why that one spot?
I have no idea.
Try setting up a different recipe there. Just see if it's just blocking any recipes from crafting there. Yep. Any machine in that spot specifically will not work. Hold on. Do I have something to do for that? Stop pushing the wrong buttons. Oh, I don't have something to put there. Boo. There. Fix the problem. I just paved it in with steel chests. Hopefully no one will ever go there again.
Perfect.
Hi again, Scooby. This one's fine. I can just do this.
Add new production lines in Helmand.
What?
Can't add new production lines in Helmand.
I had that same problem. And I had that problem last time. So I don't know if you used Hellmod last time.
I don't think I did have to last time.
Okay. So what I ended up doing was I ended up unknow. UNKNOW. Okay. I ended up copying an existing production line, which then I could paste onto a new production line. So let's kill that. Let's kill that. Hang on, this I need to delete. So go to an existing production line and just hit the copy button at the top. And your new production line, you should be able to paste it in and then select which thing you're trying to craft. No, interesting. I can't change the recipe. Is Hellmod broken? Oh.
I have no idea.
I think it's always been broken.
Kitty trying to steal your ice cream. Oh no. That bad kitty. Okay, so I need to put this somewhere. Where can I put this? How do... Might be able to fit it here if I can move the power pole. Power pole, go away. Fit here. Fresh power pole. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I absolutely can guess which one. Yeah, that's working. That can go back in. Good, good, good. That's solved, I think. This one needs to be solved as well. Like so.
Alright, I finally got a recipe into Hellmod.
Yay! Make sure you take notes on how you did that so I can do it too later.
I have no idea what I did. Sorry.
God damn it. Ah, well.
But it sounds like it was quite the Herculean effort.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Finding more things broken.
Yay! What's
Yay.
up?
So, Blade, your trick of going up and down the mall looking for the red dots, that doesn't work all the time.
No, not all the time, but I figured it was at least a starting point to figure out some broken stuff.
Yeah. Because
Because
unfortunately...
I think in a lot of cases the output was full in some things, and so they were showing yellow, and so you wouldn't know those until they finally got rid of their output.
Exactly. So why is this a thing? Here, let me do this. Fix this in case it's a reason for that. I don't know. Okay, so let me go back to fixing all the problems.
I don't know which of you two said it before, though. I'm glad that we at least have logistics now, because that's going to make a lot of this much easier.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm patching all of the holes in the mall with logistics right now, so. So, the thing that I said oh no about is that all of the assemblers require electric motors.
Ah.
So, yeah. I'm gonna have to fix that problem.
We can get to the point where our entire mall is redone and it's just a logistics-based mall instead of a belt-based mall.
Well, I was partly thinking
I'm
of just
down for
deleting the
that.
whole damn thing and starting over for that
Yep.
reason. But like at this point, it would take more effort to do that.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, should I?
I mean, we're already determining we're having to redo almost everything, which is kind of why I said I'm almost thinking we should just restart.
But I don't wanna.
I know.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from. I
Yeah.
feel like it might be easier to start over with all the new changes, but we have so much infrastructure going on here that
I know.
it's still easier to patch the holes
So far.
so far. So should I redo them all? Like I've got. I mean, where the hell am I? I am approximately halfway done. No, that's not the right request. Damn it. This one. There we go.
Do you have electric motors being done yet?
Yeah, those are also on request.
Hey. Fix the electric engines here because I need some engines for something.
Okay. Click the right thing, god damn it. Oh, I know what happened. I didn't confirm. Stupid need to confirm. Copy. Paste. Okay, so that one's done. Electric engine units. Where are we producing electric engine units?
Right by where the bots are being produced.
Those are technically going into a passive provider, but they're slow as balls. Okay.
Yeah, and the few that are going in there are getting pulled out right away for the bot frames.
But those are almost done, right?
Yeah, actually I honestly don't know. I haven't seen how many is needed for stuff.
Well, I'm looking at the passive provider chest for the bots that would be feeding from those frames. And they're just about full.
What?
So the robot frames here are feeding into these two here for producing the logistics and the crafting bots. And the outputs from those are full. The logistics are at 200 full, and the construction
this
bots.
one for-
What?
Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. So shortly here, those electric engine units will stop being used.
Yep.
So hopefully that means that I can rely on using that as a feed.
Low density structure.
Where are you looking at needing that?
for packet crafting.
Bottom, south, far east.
What?
Okay, go northeast from where you are right now. The first thing that you run into, right there. LDS. Literally 20 blocks to your right.
Okay. Thank you.
Doesn't help that you can move 20 blocks in half a second, so you may have overshot it accidentally.
No.
Alright, back to attempting to solve my problems. So this just needs a request. Wait, what? Oh, interesting. Those aren't even needed anymore. So previously it looks like we needed speed modules to craft the assembly machine 3s. And it looks like those aren't needed anymore, I think. Because we've got 2 speed module machines feeding into crafting these assembly machine 3s, but it's not needed in the recipe. So I'm guessing that changed drastically. Yeah, I think. Just double checking. But now we need concrete, which we don't have over here. Balls! Why do you do this game? Do we at least have steel plates going in here? Yeah? Yes? I think? Okay. You can go. 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 So we need electric engine units and we need concrete. Where's the nearest water from here? Maybe not. Maybe. Maybe that'll work. Yay, it's all starting to come together. Okay, good. Boo, this needs to be fixed too. God damn it. Every single thing I look at. So I need... Is that... What? Is that not needed there? No, not needed. Why? Why is that a thing?
Okay, they're not crazy fast, but they should be fast enough that we can easily support the three of us.
Okay,
One every
With
5
life
seconds.
canister.
Yeah.
good, good.
Nice.
Okay, that's been fixed.
Might be a good idea to set up a washing facility too for.
I was just
the
thinking that
empty
because I've got some of
canisters.
the ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can just use those instead of remaking the empty.
Aren't the empty ones kind of a pain too? Yeah, they're blue circuits. I mean, not like huge pain, but still.
I mean, we have just shy of 10,000 of them on the network, so.
Not a huge pain, but still. Alright, you don't need to be there. That means you can be there.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Not currently.
Maybe.
These assembly machines that make the secure canisters also make scrap, apparently. Deal with the scrap as well.
Now we can fire this scrap up to orbit.
Fire to the sun. Fuck it.
Well, that, but I mean, we've also got just. I have the infrastructure up there to deal with it.
Yeah, oh, I know, but it's just. I don't know if you want to automatically output it, though, to the cargo rocket silo.
Well, I guess question, why are you creating secure canisters? What are those for?
You go into the life support canisters.
Which you don't need if we're washing the existing ones.
I guess if we stick strictly with a 1-to-1
Well,
Okay.
ratio,
we started
yeah.
off with 20 each. They seem to last for friggin' ever because I've still only used one.
Yeah.
Use life support canister into an empty life support canister and just have it on a logistics dump and...
Yep, and that's what I've got already, so yeah, at the very least it's already going to do that. I just was trying to do the other side of it, but okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, unless we happen to have a need for excess life support canisters at some point, which maybe we will, who knows? Okay, so you're good, you're good, you're not good. Why are you not good? Ah, I see. Blade, you already corrected all of the power poles, right? Yeah.
Yes, but I have not fixed the one for substations.
Well, so I don't know. I see that you created all of the power poles down there, but we have most of them in the mall already.
Yeah, but they were created down there before we had them all.
Ah, okay. So I've fixed up the substations in the mall. So
Okay.
you don't need to do that, I guess.
Cool. I didn't even know what substations were, 'cause I don't even remember if I did that or not. But
Yeah, they're in the mall, and they're fixed now. They just required concrete. So as long as concrete is fixed and on the network, we're good.
Minimal concrete production is being done. Yes.
That's fine. I'm finding so many of these recipes that have been updated to use the electric motors. So I'm having to go through the mall pretty much piece by piece to make sure that we can actually do the thing.
yeah, there's a lot that has that's changed for motors, and a lot that have changed for electric motors.
Yep.
And once we are out of our 100k of rare metals, we are out of rare metals. So.
Sweet. Is that just because we have used up that resource, or is that because we don't have any more on this planet?
We were not getting it from this planet, we were getting it from Spreeso.
Oh, okay. We have a rare metal patch far, far east, just inside the wall, if we need to set that up. At least to keep us going.
It's not
until
bad size one, yeah.
At least until we figure out what else we're doing. Because yeah, Spurizo's fucked. Not quite as fucked as Heinlein, but
Yeah, but enough of them got ruined, so...
huh.
Speaking of which, we'll take most of those off since they don't exist anymore.
Yes. Some of those still do exist, but for some reason they're not being tracked anymore. So I don't know what's up with that. Like Heinlein oil still exists, and you still have things on there. Oh, it just says ETA 2 minutes. Great, love it.
Yeah.
What was required to mine rare metals again?
Nitric acid.
It's nitric acid. Okay.
I think so.
Oh, also, I meant to go on the map and remove all of those Immersite icons, because those are no longer valid.
I mean, I can always console cheat them in.
Nah. I
Chlorine.
understand why they did it, and I was actually kind of surprised once I realized where the tech lock was on Immersite. I was surprised that we actually had so much of it. So I understand why they did what they did.
Chlorine is what's needed for mining gray metals.
Ah, right. Yes.
Chlorine. Okay. Are we producing that somewhere still?
It was produced on site.
Okay.
It's stone into sand, sand into electrolysis plant producing chlorine and something white that's getting gotten rid of.
Okay.
Hydrogen. So
Not sure I can do that on site over there since there's no stone. I'd have to ship stone over. Might be good use for the rail network, I guess.
well, I mean, instead of shipping stone over, then why not just ship the chlorine over then?
I suppose, yeah, just pipe it over.
Or isn't even necessarily piping. I mean, you could still do train if you want to train, but rather than deliver one thing to then have to do more processing on site, just process it before sending it, sort of thing.
Fair.
Yeah, I mean, but like you said, yeah, pipes, can go a pretty long distance anyway. So
Yeah. Back to attempting to solve this problem before I disappear and forget what I was doing. Is that solved? That can go here. You're good? Question mark? Yeah, okay. That's simple enough. Here. Yeah. You're good.
though I am kind of intrigued of this life support canister because we didn't get access to make these till a lot later in the game. What happens earlier in the game?
We had the ability to research them pretty quick.
About that.
Maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe that's a problem we were supposed to figure out how to solve sooner than later, so as to avoid dying.
Yeah. You have a sense of urgency to something.
Okay, it's being solved. What's not happening over here? Brick and glass. Why is brick and glass not happening over here?
I mean, yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4,
Because the
6,
recipe friggin' changed. Okay.
9, 10, 11, 12. There's at least 13 levels of research before getting the life support facility.
Really?
Yeah.
Oops.
Like it's 3 different tech cards for one. There's like 13 steps ahead of it, and that's not counting like what other pieces might entail in those that are not shown on this diagram the way I'm looking at it. Looks like this might be complete actually, so it might just be that 13, but still,
That
13
does look
steps has
pretty
at
beefy.
least probably 20 to 30 researchers in that 13 steps.
Well, I mean, we're an hour and a half in, and I'm still on my first life support canister, so I suspect that we would have had plenty of time.
Okay.
Total guess, honestly, but
I mean, yeah, it's not like any people who are new to Factorio are going to be jumping into this
I would hope not,
pack,
for their own sanities.
right?
Wait, where did what? Why? What? Oh, I see what happened. Okay. I see. Don't know how to solve it, but I see. Oh yeah, I know how to solve it. Fucking hell. I'm still not thinking with logistics. What the crap? I'm sitting
robots?
here solving all of my problems with logistics, and then I run into a problem like, how do I solve this? Derp derp derp. I've got a freaking empty logistics chest. I can request the shit right here, already pointed at it with inserters.
Yup.
What the hell? Okay. Just do the thing, bots. Do. Whoops.
What do you do now?
I accidentally tapped space and shot one of our machines. Whoops. Didn't happen.
Okay.
Alright, so you are you working? You are not working. Good. Yeah, you're good. Good robots. Good robots. Here's an interesting change I didn't expect. The heat pipes now require quartz.
Yeah, I mentioned that last time.
You did?
Yeah, and I said it probably was going to be an issue until much later because we're not really going to need to expand on that.
True.
And the nuclear power plants take heat pipes additionally. So
Well, let me solve that problem before it becomes a bigger problem. Or rather, before we actually want to use it.
Are we making rocket science packs anywhere?
I'm working on that right now.
Okay.
Yeah, because those have to be made up in space. Space.
Space!
Yeah, I figured that, but like it looked like it was earlier in the research chain than some of the.
I mean, I've got all the stuff ready. If you want to go up into space and fix all that,
Space!
but we need that because we need to
Right,
unlock
melange.
the melange.
Yeah.
Yeah, the spice.
That's what I was just looking at.
The what?
Yep.
Wait.
The spice, it has to flow, you know.
I need to catch up.
We're
Where's the,
basically on Arrakis now.
where's the spice? What?
It's a new thing that they added.
Yeah, but where is it? Where's the need for it?
For the green science of space.
Yeah.
Green space science.
Can't think of the name of it now. I was just looking at it, but
Yeah, the biochemical data needs the vitamin melange spice.
and the biological science pack needs vitamelange extract. So,
Oh.
Right.
and both of those come from the vitamelange research, which requires the rocket science.
Oh.
But the vitamin melange comes from mining. So
Yeah.
Does it come from here or does it come from elsewhere? Can we get it here?
don't know.
Well, I know there is
Find
some on Spiriso,
Okay.
because I was trying to understand what the patch was that I saw, and I'm like, what is that? And so,
Well, since Barizo's is 0%, and since we're gonna wipe it, do you want to fly there and delete all your infrastructure? Then we can delete the surface and rescan it. Because there was no melange resource there when I looked, which means it's probably gonna only be in the new spawn areas. So we may be better off deleting the surface and respawning it. Or you can...
I have an update on the life support thing.
Uh-huh.
So I put on my thruster suit because I'm about to go up to space.
Uh-huh.
And when I put on the thruster suit, a little window pops up on the side. It says life support, environment, planet, no support needed. And then it gives like an efficiency and then a time that you can spend in space based on the life support in your inventory.
I see.
so what used one for each of us? Because we were all on Novus.
I have no idea why that happened,
I don't know.
but it does say no support required.
Okay, that in fairness, I think actually makes sense, because when they had that in there, I'm like, what's the point? Because pretty much the only thing I used it for was for creating the thruster suit.
Yeah.
It's like, once you were done with it, it's like, this seemed like really pointless just to make one of these just to make a thruster suit. So
Right.
I kind of support that one at least, but
Seems good so far, until it bites us in the ass.
so we're thinking me go back to Spreezo, wipe the whole thing, and starting over it as a vitamelange harvesting planet instead.
Well, let's look at our 0%. If we look at our 0% and scroll down, and I'm gonna move window a little bit, view a little bit. Okay, so of the planets that have stuff,
It is the only 0% that has vitamelange.
great. Then yes is the answer to your question.
Yeah, I found that a little bit easier to actually sort by the primary resource, because there's only like 9 of them with vitamelange, and so
There it is. Okay, yeah, green goo. So yes, it's the only 0%. We have a presence there. The only thing I don't know is if you delete the surface, what happens to anything that may be placed there, because we've already got a rocketry there, which we'll probably want to keep.
Yeah.
And what happens if you delete the surface while someone's visiting, for example?
Shall we test this?
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Well, so let's look at the surface. View surface. So if we look, we've got the entire planet already explored, because we did that manually. All I see is rare metals, I see oil, copper, imersite, I see uranium, but I do not see any other green. So I'm assuming it's going to be green. But I also don't see anything else that looks like it might be a different resource other than little green patches of uranium.
Yeah, no, I'm guessing we have to clear it and do it again because it was generated prior.
Right. And since the whole thing's generated, we can't even go out and say, hey, let's just go beyond where we've already explored. So we'll probably want to... I mean, we don't necessarily need to tear down the infrastructure. I'm just curious what would happen if we destroyed the surface with the infrastructure all there. Like, does it delete all of the surface data or just the land data? And then when the new land spawns, is all of our stuff going to be there wherever it's possible? Like, we could test it, but there's a whole lot of shit there, so...
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm okay either way if we want to test it and just see what happens if we nuke the planet's surface and start over, versus going there and collecting all the shit first. But yeah, if vitamin stuff is the next thing that we need, we pretty much need to go to Spirizo again. So, I mean, that's convenient at least, sort of. What other stuff do we have? Good news, though, Blade. We have... I guess those are asteroid fields, aren't they? Yeah. I was looking that we have multiple 0% threat uranium patches, but they're all asteroid fields, it looks like. We have some 3% ones, planet-wise, so those might be worth visiting. Oh god, rocket. Okay, that was you, okay. I forgot I was still looking at Spruce, and all of a sudden I saw rocket parts flowing down on my screen. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Let me revisit. So we've got...
Moon, no support required. Okay, so it looks like I don't need the first suit on here either.
Oh, good. I mean, good news.
Didn't know if it would have changed, so I figured I'd test it.
We already have multiple locations for each of the new resources, it looks like. We have Spirizo as the 0% Vitamelange spot. We have at least one. We have two 0% Vulcanite spots. We have some for Naquitite, but they look like they're all asteroid belts, so we might have to go exploring for that. We have a 0% Iridite. We have a 0% Holmanite. There's a lot of new resources, Jesus. We do not have a 0% cryonite, so we have a couple 3% that probably be worth checking out. We have a 0% barrel. We have other 0% rare metal ones to go for if we want, since Barizo's a bust. And it looks like we have some replacement 0% irons for the Heinlein that we lost. We also have multiple 0% coppers, which is good. I really like that they list the solar availability now,
Yeah.
because that's important.
Yeah, that was a big issue.
Yeah, because it turns out if the numbers for Heinlein are the same, it was a 17%, which
Yeah.
is why you had such trouble getting power up there.
Yep.
Fascinating. Fascinating. Good. So are you deconstructing? Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I'm helping.
Trying to think through what's going to be the best way to do this to save as much of the stuff as possible.
Well, I mean, things like belts you don't necessarily need to worry about, because we have belts out the wazoo.
Yeah.
But things like the solar panel is really important.
So, I mean, the silo itself is already ready to go, I believe.
It is.
The reason it's not going is because it didn't have the full
Right.
rare metals, although it's really close to full, unfortunately.
Right. So you could launch it as is. You could also remove some of those rare metals and replace it with some of the machinery that you're tearing down.
That's what I'm trying to debate, because we're not going to get any other rare metals for a while, so it might be nice if we can make...
Don't worry about it.
If we...
Don't worry about it. I can go set up the rare metal on Novice on the far east spot and at least get us temporary intake until we're ready to...
Yeah, but there's like almost 100k of rare metals sitting here.
Yeah, and remove just enough to leave yourself enough room to ship back all the machinery. I mean, or we can just test deleting the surface and hope that everything stays.
Yeah, no, I don't like that idea as much.
Right. I mean, obviously we'll probably want to leave some of it, like the belts and stuff, just to see what happens when we delete the surface.
Yeah.
Stuff that's important we can ship back. But also remember, if we ship back, we're going to lose some stuff in transit. So
Yeah.
I would say keep as much on your person as you can. But yeah. Oh, hey, they put an X on the cargo rocket. Okay, good. Remember how you used to select the cargo rocket silo and you had to click another machine to get that pop-up away? There's an X now. Okay, so that needs to be fixed. Fix this one. Didn't fix that one. How do I fix that one? I could... this.
You can also just press E to close that window. BT dubs.
The pop-up for the cargo rocket silo?
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, previously there was no way to close it.
No, I'm pretty sure I would just hit E before too, instead of clicking on a machine.
Really? Huh. Okay.
I mean, either way, there's an X now, but
Alright, that's fixed. This needs to be fixed. You're good. You're good? Question mark? Ah, okay. You need that. Good, good. You need that. Good, good. Okay. Alright, I am like 75% confident that I fixed the entire mall.
Okay.
hey, that's pretty good.
I'm checking some of the mall adjacent stuff that we added to be kind of sort of part of the mall. Just had to fix up the meteor point defense. Fixed up blades tacked on part at the end of the mall. Do we have anywhere producing the actual planetary meteor defense installations? I don't see them.
Not sure about the installations. I know the ammo for sure we do.
Okay. Oh, that needs to be fixed too. Awesome. Oh yeah, we're making the defense installations, and those are fine. Okay. That's good.
Wait, what?
No. No.
How did we just discover Novus Orbit?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I won't. Please tell me it's not going to have to rediscover everything. I mean, we can still visit it. It's still on our list, but I hope that the thingies don't have to keep searching. Okay. Okay. Mall's good. Everything at mall adjacent is good. That's good for a little bit.
Debating whether or not to leave the greenhouses because they're full of stuff.
Leave them. Leave them. We'll see what happens when when the surface gets deleted. Because it's just greenhouses, which are easy to make, and wood, which is free. So whatever.
Yeah, no, and that any belt that's like just loaded with stuff, I've just been like taking the belt, leaving the belt, I should say.
Yep.
So yeah, more than enough belts, but any other machine or anything that's open, I've been grabbing. So.
Alright, I have started a rather silly process of processing all the purple shit. Since we no longer have any immersite on the planet, I'm just processing all of what we had to get rid of it and storing it in a warehouse.
That works.
Although, hang on. Should I process it all and store it? Which is going to be a various mix between the powder and the crystals, or should I just warehouse all the raw purple shit and then process it as we need it?
I would say process it.
Okay.
Store it.
We'll let that go and do its thing.
Especially because the processing takes a while for it.
Yeah, it
If
does.
we need it on the spot anywhere, it's probably just best to have the refined material.
Okay. Then we are going to have some unknown quantity mix of powdered versus crystal, and when that's done, that's done. We're going to have to go to another planet and find more. That's fine. That's fine. So, since we don't have underground trains, how do I do this? Could pave over that lake. That'd be okay. Let's just go that way. Alright, I'm off to extend the train network in silly ways.
Good luck.
Just don't laugh at it, because it's gonna be funny.
You know I will.
I know you will. I mean, I would extend it a slightly less laughable way, except for we've got machinery in the way. I could extend it just south of the big-ass reactor, but to do that, I would have to go straight off of that point, and that would cut it straight through the Immer site, which is partly why I was thinking of finish processing the Immer site first, but that's going to take ages. Although, will it? We processed 10,000 Immer sites since I last looked at it, so maybe it won't take ages. That's not going to take long at all, actually. Fuck it. Doing it laughable ways anyway, because why not?
Alright, I think I've got the vast majority of the stuff that's not a crowded belt. Based on the chests that are left here, you want to take a quick skim and see if there's anything else I should take. My inventory is pretty full, the rocket is pretty full.
Let me get there and look. View surface. Alright, so scrolling out map-wise, there is definitely not much left. There's belts, belts, belts. We've got a bunch of steel, a bunch of iron. Bunch of wood. Bunch of copper. Bunch more wood. Spaghetti belts, more spaghetti belts. No, I would say since almost all of those chests are stuff that was crafted directly from the planetary installation crafty collection, that none of it's worth picking up because you can all craft it on spot later.
Yep.
Everything else looks fine. I don't see. So I'm going to discount all of that because that's all part of the auto crafting setup. Iron, steel, copper inputs all irrelevant. And then all that's left is whatever's at the landing pad. Rocket parts, I mean, yeah, it's a shame to not be able to bring all those with, but whatever. Nope, I'd say you're good.
Okie doke.
So I'd say jump in that rocket, head your way back, unless you want to stand there and wait for the test to see what happens.
No, because I've got a lot of stuff in my inventory.
Yeah.
If I didn't, then I totally would.
So yeah, I'd say send the rocket back, or get yourself in there and send the rocket back, and then we'll nuke the surface and see what sticks around, if anything. Worst case, we end up just having to relaunch there and then set up landing pad again.
Waiting for target launch pad to empty.
Oh. Oh.
I can override, but I figured just in case there's anything important in there.
Let me look. That's the rare metals.
Rare metal drop off, yeah. Guesses it's probably just rare metals and potentially some rocket parts or stuff. But...
Yeah, it's both of those things. Let me go take care of that. Because I suspect it's going to lose things if it doesn't have room to dump it off.
Yep.
No, robot, stop delivering things to me. Quit it. No, quit it. Alright, what's in here? Oh, hey, a lot's in here. Okay. Yeah, about that. New warehouse. Oi. Interesting, that's not working. Hang on. That's working. Weird. Alright, clear for landing.
Okie doke.
Incoming blade. May or may not have to fix the problem that I caused, but whatever.
Okay. So, let's see what happens.
So you're deleting?
So. Yes. Cannot delete a zone with player entities.
Oh shit.
Were you looking at it at the exact moment?
No, no, I was not. I was
Is it the
waiting.
greenhouses?
It's probably all the... So how would we...
You can't delete it. There's structures there.
Oh. So we couldn't conceivably delete a surface that we've landed on because we will have left shit behind.
Well, I mean, if we could figure out a way to destroy it.
Shoot a rocket at it.
Take up one nuke blast and just lay waste to what's left.
right?
Hang out the window of the rocket as you shoot it.
So can we? We can't, can we? Because as long as we've got that that cargo rocket silo there, there's no way to take care of that problem.
Well, you can kill yourself, so I don't have to take the rocket back.
Okay.
So but I think if we're going to do that route, then I would want to leave everything behind here so I don't lose anything else.
Right. Well,
Which I'm fine doing that if we want to try and reclaim Spreezo for the other resource.
I think we should, just because it's our only 0% spice.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think logistically how we handle it. I think nuking it might be the only answer, because if you were to manually deconstruct all that stuff and kill yourself, for example, your corpse would be left behind, which might count as a player entity. You also wouldn't be able to disassemble everything and actually have it in your pocket because there's too much shit there, because you've got thousands upon thousands of metals and resources.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
So
Yeah, if that corpse is going to count, then nothing I can do will do it.
well, the corpse would eventually despawn. So, 5-10 minutes from now, we'd be able to wait for that despawn, and then that would hopefully happen. But at the very least, we'd have to get rid of all of the other resources that are sitting around there.
Well, that's easy enough to do. I can take it out like a warehouse or something, put everything into the warehouse, and then grenade it to Kingdom Come.
Have we tested to make sure that those don't actually just drop resources instead of blowing up? Because I know vanilla game does, but
I have not, but I can test that real quick.
do it. Do it. Because if nuking it is the answer, then I'm fine sending you up there on a suicide mission.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Exactly. Also, hi, Sparkle.
Have grenade.
Use
Grenades.
Hang on, before you do it. Where are you at? Over here? Yeah. Do it.
I don't have explosive stuff.
Shoot it.
Well, I guess, but
Might take a while. Or not. I see no health being lost. Hooray! Wait, stop it. It just keeps replacing it. It's dead, and there does not appear to be stuff behind. There's shrapnel, but that does not look like it would count as an entity of some kind.
so yeah, so that seems like a viable option.
Okay. So warehouse it, blow up the warehouse, and then kill yourself. Wait for corpse to despawn, and then it should ideally be clear enough. Only one way to find out.
Dude. I love that.
What? Huh?
I took one thing out of my inventory so I had a space, and then I was able to control click to get it. Oh, quick, turn off logistics.
But Sparkle, that's slightly out of character on Factorio nights, so I had to acknowledge your presence. this crap. Okay.
Alright, I'm taking the shotgun that I used to destroy the warehouse, a warehouse, and that's all I'm taking with me.
Okay. Vitamin processing, ho! I'm going to call it something different every time I refer to it, I'm pretty sure.
You better.
Okay, where am I taking this? Let's do one more long and see how it goes. That's fair.
Although I realize that by not bringing my suit with, I also now don't have bots to help me with any of that.
Oh.
I am fucking ridiculously slow. What is with the speed? How do you guys live like?
Well, yeah, once you're used to going light speed, I mean, come on. So are you on Spreezo now? Oh, yeah, one at a time. That is really slow, especially since almost the entire surface is made out of sand, which is the slowest walking material. If you were to walk like 10 blocks north, it's made out of a slightly faster walking material.
Yeah, just find something and hold down the key on your keyboard, and we'll go make a sandwich or something.
Right? Blade, you know the saying. Put a book on it.
Yeah.
Vitamin processing, ho. Alright, so I should be able to delete this. Maybe? Let's see, which one is it? It's this one. I want it there. Right there. Neither. But there is more acceptable. Okay. So I'm going to delete this. And I'm going to put this right here.
I'm assuming that it won't work while I'm actually still on the planet, but technically once we try blowing up the stuff and I'm the only one left, we could even try that too.
I'm okay with attempting to nuke the planet's surface while you're on it.
Always dedicated to the cause.
Yep. I may or may not have already tried pushing the button just in case. It didn't work.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh man, that is a long disassembly mode without bots. Especially since you're going to have to repeatedly dump your inventory.
I mean, on the if I was doing this with bots, it probably would actually be relatively slow anyway, because they're having to like pick up all the stuff from the line. But
True.
still,
It is a little bit faster to remove full chests full of shit by hand. But also your walking speed.
please don't remind me.
That's
painful
exactly
to
why I
see
said
this.
it. But yeah, that's really bad. Okay, so if I bring this line down this way. I can go that way. Yeah, okay, so that's good. Won't start that process until I have to go pick up more crap. And I have to go pick up my crap. Okay. Fine. Fine. Be that way. How are we doing with the purple ship processing? Purple ship processing is almost done, actually. It was at 56,000 last I looked. It's at 16,000 now.
Great.
I'm mostly excited for that because I wanted to get rid of the actual purple ship processing infrastructure that's there, and then have the train line move over.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you're totally thrilled by that prospect, but still, try to contain yourself.
You know, I have a whole chair right now, but hearing you talk about this sort of stuff, I really only need the edge.
Right. I assumed. I just imagined.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited.
Okay, so I also need land and lots of it.
What's going to really stink is once I've done all this, if there is something left and I can't find it.
Yeah, that would suck. Well, before you go anywhere and do anything, we'll have to triple check. Curses. At this point, I don't know why I'm not just paving the whole damn thing, but whatever. Don't worry about it. That should be good.
You know, I'm going through all this and I'm wondering if it might even have just been the cargo rocket silo or the landing pad, since it's a named location that the other thing could launch to.
Could be.